the seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. Throwing right away is Williams.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Williams going to sneak it. And he will have the Bears first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
The Bears first down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
As we say, it shows confidence in your offensive line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
18 on the play. First down, Chicago.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Williams going to look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they have 3 first downs and 3 points. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on some few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. 3rd and 8.
Complete to Jameson Williams. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd.
Goff now looks to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
report on that strategy there, Brandon. Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. From the gun, here's Williams. They'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And the Bears
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Eluding the pressure right. Big yardage there on the scramble, and gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Bears.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Play action. Now Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 10.
They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air, Williams. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A 22-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through. So the long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. Back on the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Montez Sweat, but man, that time to fight in and drop it. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Gone. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Bears defense, They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against them.
And he's going to be taken down. Garbage sack. Shamar Turner brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Williams. And Walker has it. A minimum gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
At the 23-yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
The stop by Marcus Davenport. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Right back to him on 1st down. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. This a 2nd and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. To throw, it's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
9 yards. 1st down, Bears.
That's caught left side, Burden. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they try the right side here. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Williams. That is caught. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Chicago.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out now come the Lions. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now gone. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Lion.
Now gone. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Intended for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Now a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Goff now looking to throw. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And they are on the board. It's now 9-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
there, they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On play action, here's Williams. That's caught. The tight end Lovely with it.
Number 84, Holston Lovely. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that one brought up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They run out of the gun with Swift. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. To the sideline and incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, gone. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is gone. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards.
Second catch for him today, and
That's
it'll wind
good
up a
for
first
the
down.
Lions.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. A shotgun snap for Goff. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
At the 44-yard line.
To the air again. Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Here's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's got this down close to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another.
Goff now looks to throw. That's complete to the Porter. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's another Detroit
They'll run with Gibbs. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Pick up of 2. Brings up
Goff.
2nd and goal.
Escaping the pressure right. Jared Goff, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
It's now
2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Back to throw. Williams. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something. I hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Lions will take over. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now it's Goff. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Out of the gun. Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
A gain of 2.
Goff now to throw.
At the 33-yard line.
So a tight one. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Lions to take over. They were losers to the Packers a week ago, but they've got the lead right now here as they come up on a 1st and 10. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's the former Bear. This is David Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Lions, 1st down.
There's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
There's Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. A heck of a move. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
That's another
And back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
To throw, it's Williams. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Chicago.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
Looked like he had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
To the air once more, Williams. And Walker has it. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 39. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Play action. Now Williams.
37
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
8 yards.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Third and long.
To the air, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21.
Gain on the play. First down, Bears.
Hands it off out of the gun. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
Taken down.
47 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
First down, Chicago.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. We're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, Williams. And it's caught. Touchdown! Preston Loveland, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have cut the lead back down to 2. They're going to try and run. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week. Another one.
I'm a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, he'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
19 yards. That's good for the Lions.
Gibbs straight ahead. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll get it down to the plane at the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Pass complete. David Montgomery the target. 2nd and 5.
David Montgomery. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
the middle. It's Montgomery. And he'll go
And
down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
23-yard line.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Now 2nd and 3.
Kevin Byard. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A nice little juke. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Looking to throw is Williams. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
4 yards on the play. First down, Bears.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pass caught right side by Loveland. This offense on third down today, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
A 35-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And he will score! Touchdown, Lions! He returns the kickoff at even 90 yards. And the Lions will add to their fourth quarter lead. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time. That extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chicago offense set to get started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Stiff-armed him. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Complete to Luther Burden. A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete and dropped there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring in 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. A tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. From the gun, here's Williams. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. To Montgomery to begin the drive. A great move by Montgomery. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Lions.
First down. Here's the run to Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. second down.
By Jaquan Brisker. A 3-yard pickup.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
Montgomery, the ball carrier. He was taken down.
From the gun on third down. Goff. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are right back in this football game. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And now here's a carry heading left. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
A loss of 2 yards.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Bears first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Throwing is Williams. Pressure comes and down he goes. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. That's caught left side, Burden. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
First down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Williams.
Williams pass.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Back to throw. Williams. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, and preferably a takeaway.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29.
There's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is gone. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A shotgun snap for Gone. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout.
That's good.
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Back to Montgomery on second down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Lions, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.